Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm here in St. John, Newfoundland, Canada. But what I want to talk about in this video is the 7 travel goals that I've made for myself, 2 of which I have accomplished, 3 of which I'm very close to accomplishing, and then 2 that I'm still working on. Now, my first travel goal was to visit all 50 U.S. states. I accomplished that in 1992 when I went to Hawaii. And my second travel goal was to go and visit all of the Canadian provinces and territories. You have 10 provinces and 3 territories. And I somewhat accomplished that in 2018 when I went to Yukon. However, Canada has a new territory that they established in, I think it was 1999. It's called Nunavut, way in the far north of Canada, and I don't expect to actually get there because there are no roads that go to it. You have to fly in or boat in, and from what I see, there's nothing really worth going there to see. So that way remain as it is. And my third travel goal was to visit all countries on the North American continent. And there are actually 22 countries on the North American continent. Besides USA, Canada, and Mexico, there are 7 countries in Central America, which really are part of the North American continent. And then 12 of the numerous Caribbean islands are countries on their own, and of those 12 I've been to 11. I've got 1 country left to make that travel go, which is St. Vincent and Grenadines. It's in far South Caribbean, and it's not a real popular island to go to. The cruises I've been on haven't stopped there, so I don't know if I'm actually going to make that go fully accomplished or not. My fourth travel goal is to drive my motorhome to all 49 U.S. states, excluding Hawaii, of course. And I've been to 47. The only 2 I haven't been to is Rhode Island and West Virginia. I will be driving my motorhome through Rhode Island in a few weeks from now. But West Virginia, I do plan on getting there, but I think that's going to be another maybe 3 years down the line before I actually get there to accomplish that. And my 5th travel goal is to cruise across Europe. And I've already made a reservation on a cruise to do that. Let me show you on the map what that looks like. It goes through 8 countries, starting with Amsterdam, down through Germany, Austria, Croatia, Hungary, Serbia, Bulgaria, and Romania. And that's all done on a 24-day cruise, to stopping at all those cities to tour. So I've made a reservation to do that next May 2024. Now, my 6th travel goal is to visit all of the countries on the Mediterranean Sea. And so far I've been to only 4: Morocco, Egypt, Spain, and France. And to see some of the others, I'm going to go on some cruises. There's a lot of cruises in the Mediterranean that go to a lot of countries. However, there are a few countries that no cruise line will go to in the Mideast and Northern Africa. So I don't expect to completely finish that travel goal at any time, really. And then my 7th travel goal is one that I have just accomplished today. And that's why I'm doing this video. Let me show you what that is. And that travel goal is to drive my motorhome to all 4 corners of North America. So here I am in St. John, Newfoundland, the far northeast corner. And I've been over to Labrador, you see right there, and then going up to Fairbanks, Alaska, which I did in 2018, and then down to Guerrero Negro, Mexico, which looks like it's about the most southwest point on a Mexico caravan that I did. And then the far southeast is at Key Largo, Florida. So now here in Newfoundland, I have officially accomplished that travel goal. I know most people say they love to travel, but it's hard to get them to do it. That's why nearly all of my traveling I have done myself. If I don't do it myself, it's not going to get done. And that may be an aspect you'll have to take on if you have any travel goals. If you like to travel, you take vacations every year. If you haven't set up any travel goals like this, I would suggest you do. But don't make it just one place. I want to go to this place or that place. Make it a group of places that make sense. Like the 7 travel goals that I have set up, that's going to take some time and maybe several trips to completely accomplish. Now, as for the future, for me, and doing my RV travel videos from here in Newfoundland, I'm going to be going down to Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick. Then I'll be done with Canada. And then I'm going to be traveling down the east coast of the States down to Florida. And then it'll be the fall and the winter coming on. And this coming winter, I'm planning on staying in South Texas. And I've been everywhere in Texas a couple times for the most part of the places that I want to go. So I won't be doing many videos this coming winter. Now, next summer, I'm going to be driving through New Mexico and Colorado to see a lot of places I haven't seen before. And I'm also going to be scouting around New Mexico and Colorado for places to stay where it's really cool in the summer, high up in the mountains. That's one of the points of that trip, because once my travel days are over, I'm basically going to be living in 2 places. In the south, where it's warm for the winter, and in the north, in the mountains, where it's cool in the summer. Then summer 2025, I plan on doing the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington, Canada, and back to Alaska to see some things that I missed on my first Alaska trip. Now for my winters, I stay along the south border of the United States. I'm based in Texas, so I stay in Texas most of the time in the winters. Either that or Florida or Arizona. But I've been to those places so many times. So most of my traveling from now on is going to be in the summer, where I'm going to be making videos for you. So I hope you follow me along and set your own travel goals. I think you'll find that to be an interesting project of your own. Good day, folks.